Greetings and gratitude to all life forms and life workers who have found this beautiful moment now. I say thank you for you being here now, for your time, your space, this infinite grace. I'm so happy for this moment. So, as times change, as the echoes move people now or in the future, things vibrate in a different way, in a different form. So I go with the sway. So we're doing something different today. It probably will be the same the day after today, but let's see how it goes today. Okay. For any Arcturians, now or in the future, if you are an Arcturian, if you feel connected to the Arcturians, if you just want a message from the Arcturians today, same for any of these groups, this is for you, people now or in the future. Thank you for anyone from the Arcturian group. Know that look to the skies. If you feel like you are missing your siblings, your friends from Arcturus, look up. They're there, they're aware, they're here. Make a connection to them, be aware of their frequency, and look to your needs. See what needs you have, see what things you desire, see what things you wish to manifest, see which identity you want to have, and find that need, find that thing that you desire at the utmost and make it happen. Create it in the highest form. How? Because you are the creator. You are the weird one. You are the one who can create your destiny. Use your thought space. Use your grace to make it happen now in this space. You have that ability that others lack, but only if you possess it and you don't look back. Thank you. For adding to the stack of cosmic light. Individual. Look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, any starseed. If you feel like you're a starseed, if you know any starseeds, or you just want a message from starseed, understand now that your transportation, your movement, make a connection to it. Build a relationship with this entity. The more you spend time with your transportation, the more you can affect mankind. Know that when you're driving on the road, you're affecting other people. When you're flying on your jetpack, you're affecting other people. When you're sleeping, you're affecting other people. Know that your actions, even when you're not aware of them, have a consequence to other beings, either large or small. And the more you can constantly cognize that, the more entity groups that will fathom that identity. Because you're being able to speak in it more clearly, you're better able to stand in the power more clearly, you're better able to hold the powerful hammer more clearly. And you know your strength, you're mature, you're not juvenile, you're not egoistic. You have overcome some of these seemingly flaws that have helped you to get to who you are. So no, starseed, if you feel deeply connected to the skies, if you want to be there, know that you bring the skies here. There's at least one plant from your planet, starseed, that grows on Earth. Find that one plant, whatever it may be, and grow it around you if you want to be connected to that. SIRIAN. Archery. Momentum, aim, perseverance, and finding that way. If you are a SIRIAN, if you feel connected to the SIRIANs, or if you want this SIRIAN energy, know that you're making it happen through your goals, through mindset, through beliefs, and through letting it happen and connecting to the ancestors, connecting to what has gone before you, connecting to the previous entities who have lived and died, so you can live your life now. Acknowledge them. See their beauty and know, SIRIAN, you are protected from your kinfolk, from yourself, from the universe, from any negative entity, from any positive entity. If any entity comes in, they need permission from you before they can affect. Your protection is massive. Believe in this. Know that it is part of your belief of self and belief of universe, SIRIAN. And this is a cosmic entity within you that never ends. PLEIADIAN. You are strong. You may feel like whatever difficulty or problem that you're facing right now is going to knock you off. It's going to make it hard for you to recover. It's going to make it hard for you to be your best self. This is not true. The truth is you need to go to a different place, go in a different way, do things in a different way. Find a different place and time and thought. Move in your momentum. Find your excitement. Find that momentary bliss that only lasts for a second. The more you can chase that, the more that you can have it for longer and longer and longer, the more amazing your life becomes. PLEIADIAN, and you already are naturally attuned to that. Give birth to these energies. Give birth to these things you want to create. Give birth deeply to that which that you want. It doesn't have to be gone. It doesn't have to be lost in time. It gets to be here in the center of your mind if you choose it. It's just a matter of time. Okay. Give birth to it now. Feel it. Let it happen and say, wow, it's amazing, honestly. Find that excitement. Pleiadian. Agarthan, hold on. From anyone in Agartha, thank you for your mindset, for your brain, your mind, and everything inside. Agarthan, know that in your secluded environment, you are able to have all of your needs fulfilled, but in other places, in other dimensions, this is not the case. There's so much beauty in Agartha, there's so much mystery and unknown, but there's also unity. There is mindset of connectivity. There's mindset of understanding of other beings. Tap into that and know that the more you can harness your understanding of mankind, the more that mankind can understand you. And this will help many entities in a lot of ways. Don't let the hellstorm stop you. Don't let the massive issues prevent you from being who you need to be. You have that strength. Now is just that moment for you to sit in it. Now is just the moment for you to see the chunks of ice fall from the sky and laugh and celebrate in its amazement. Now is the moment in which you get to be that self. So I say thank you, Agarthan. Wherever you are, if you're not in Agartha now, thank you for finding my broadcast. I am not in Agartha now, but I bring forth this frequency. Plasma energy. If you work with plasma energy, if you feel connected to plasma energy, if you, just this one time you want a little bit of extra plasma energy, pull back the arrow and believe that you can hit the target. Know that your choice is to manifest. This manifestation is your gift. Share it with other people. Teach, educate, instruct the universe on what you feel, who you are, how you are. Manifest it more and more. That's your gift. Share that throughout the universe. Know that deeply and forever that abundance is your birthright. Through the plasma energy, you will gain more abundance than what you can even consider fathoming. There is more abundance with that plasma energy than can be really comprehend. But feel that vibration now. Feel that plasma energy in you. It's profound. Okay, any angels now or in the future, calling all angels. I'm gonna give it a second. Any angels coming in now? Spread your wings, hear my call. My angelic messages now. Angels, if you're here, say stop. Or I will stop when I feel you say stop. Okay, angels. We humans hold on too tightly. We don't let things flow. We don't allow the natural process of things to occur. When we let things develop in their own rate, when their own vibration, in their own frequency, this frequency magnifies, multiplies, and amplifies, germinates, and it becomes more. The seed becomes the flower, and the flower becomes the thorn, protecting, allowing, and notifying anyone of what it is, why it is, and how it is. Angels, this is what you help us humans identify, is joy. Sometimes us humans have a hard time with joy. But when we feel the angels and when we know they're here, it brings so much peace, tranquility, amazement, and joy. It's so hard for us to see the angel messages, to know the angels are there. But when we know that, and we can feel it deeply inside, this is that vibration. I keep saying it, but it's vibratory in so much aspects, in so much ways, in so many concepts that are hard to quantify. But the quantification could always be summed up with simple and infinite joy. Find it within. Hold that flag. Plant it on the highest mount of all of your ego, of all of your inner doubt, that high mountain of sadness. Go to the very top and hit that flag of joy. You deserve it. Thank you, angels. Archangels. Okay, any archangels. Thank you for waiting your turn. Your needs is to be acknowledged, is to be notified, is to be spoke of, to be spoken to. Let this speaking, let this acknowledgement, let this knowing happen. Let it be transcendent. Let it be more than what it was before. Allow it to the very core. Archangels, pull the strings of destiny. Know that your flexibility, your listening to the divine, your actions and your reactions are perfect. Connect to your highest love, compassion, and truth. Stand in that and know that what that truth is the beauty, majestic, and honest goodness of mankind. Find that goodness. Find that purity. Even though it may be of loss, maybe there might be fallen man, just like there are fallen archangels. But know that the most beautiful connection is when an archangel chooses to become a man or a woman, to change what it is to be a man or a woman, and the other archangels support them in that. That's something profound. Blue avians. Calling any blue avians. Any blue avians that are here now or in the future. If you're loud enough, I'll stop. And I'll give it just for you. If you feel connected to the blue avians, if you're not one. If you know, hey, what are the deal with those weird blue aliens that look like birds? Sometimes they're not even aliens. So there's a whole bunch of things with blue avians. They really need you to know that you're birthing this new reality now. This new dawn, this new energy that you want to create is happening now, and it's being birthed, it's being created, and it's being upgraded to its highest and magnifying form. Now, really know now, anyone working with the Blue Avian, success and victory in your missions is is immediate, is now. Start preparing for success, start preparing for victory. There needs to be preparations before that happens. Start getting things to the level that they need to be, and look inside to see how have you succeeded, how have you overcome, and how can you educate yourself and those who have not learned that yet that would like to learn that. Don't force it on others, but if they want to, they will be open to it. No, Blue Avians, you are creating this destiny. Your mission long ago is creating reflections and echoes throughout the cosmos. Many entities are aware of what's going on. Many councils are talking about the amazing experiments, actions, and reactions of the Blue Avian groups now. And now, as they become more unified, the energies will continue to amplify into the infinite unknown. So feel this space, this cosmic void of the infinite, and smile at it and say, hey friends, it's going to be a great time on the other side. I can just speak from my human perspective. I've never been on the other side, friend Avians, but I know when you get there, call me up, and I got plenty of rooms for all of you. So, sphere beings, okay. To the blue sphere or the non-blue sphere beings. If you're here, please say stop, or I will stop, in which the moment I feel compelled. Thank you to the 2 humans who click that like button. It means a lot to the algorithm. It makes me happy. So okay. To the sphere beings, understand this is the now. This is the moment where the abundance comes in. This is that transcendence in which all of the things you've wanted, all of the desires, the hopes, the dreams, the missions, the objectives, they come true. All of that finally happens to the universe. Why? Because things start happening in the sky. People start seeing spheres. More and more stories of spheres. Spheres everywhere. Spheres in the moon, spheres on the sun, spheres in the clouds, spheres in the water, spheres everywhere, in the highest levels of the sky to the lowest levels of the sky. People on airplanes, people on kites, people on hang gliders, people on hot air balloons. They all be like, hey, yo, I keep seeing all kinds of weird sphere beings. I don't know what's going on, but they're spherical in nature, and they're living sentient entities. I don't understand why they're contacting me, but every time I look to the sky, I keep seeing them more and more and more. You have made this happen, sphere beings, and those who feel connected to the sphere beings, they're there. It is just, how are you looking for them? How are you, individual, connecting to them? Give birth to more interactions with the sphere beings. Give birth to more moments with them. Give birth to more of that in which you wish and desire to have with those sphere beings. Stop letting it be just a concept. Stop letting it be an idea. How can you take physical action? How can you set time, motive, and understanding with yourself to do the best you can every day to hit an objective? If you don't, go back at it the next day and do the best you can. Because not all of us are capable of continuous repetition, but those who can should, and those who can't will do their best if they want to, and they won't do anything. It's beautiful, and I say, thank you to the sphere beings. Okay. Anyone from Orion? Anyone feel who connected to the Orion group? If you are connected to any Orion groups. If you just want to know what's going on from the Orion, please say stop. Okay, I got your stop. Again, Flexibility is very key for you to be notified at this time, Orions. Whatever mission you had might have to change, might need to be altered based on continuous free will of other beings. Love mankind, treated with respect. Any people who say they're from the Orion group that do not respect mankind, do your best to educate mankind the difference between them and the groups that are coming to help them. Because all groups, there is another negative group very similar to you. How can we best educate the differences between the two? And how can we understand the duality of universal causality and superseded by harmony? How can we bring harmony to it? Instead of it being radically different, how can we put a harmonic resonance to it, Orions? Those who have harmonic resonance technology understand exactly what I'm talking about. For those who do not, this is fine. This is a galactic discourse, and the technology exchange is not unified amongst the board here. So there was a long time gap between in which many of the gifts are given that have been opened. The Orions. Give your gifts to your people, let the activations happen, and activate yourself with your own gifts now. Thank you. Pleiades. Any entities who feel connected to the Pleiades, who connect to the Pleiades, who own an entity identification of Pleiades. Please say stop. I will stop when I feel compelled. Okay. Anyone Pleiades. To the Pleiadians, to the Pleiadians, to any entities in any Pleiadian groups throughout the universal causality, please say stop. And greetings, Fit for Life. I am cosmically awesome. Having a great time, Fit for Life. You showed up at a good time. You've missed 28 minutes of not human readings at all. So if you are interested in that, there's more to come. Okay, enjoy the animal flesh. I myself abstain, but I hope you honor the customs of the spirit of the goat. But not too much, though. Okay. Not enough, though. Tell me more about your tribe. Okay, people in the Pleiades know that if something's not happening fast enough, if you feel like it's stuck, if you feel like things are not progressing at the rate in which they are desired to, the only change that can ever really be made is by lighting a fire in yourself. How can you do more? How you can add more to the productivity? By doing so, you will inspire others in lighting flames in them. The more that you can manage the flame within yourself, the more that this flame can amplify throughout yourself and then around you. Know that this good harvest is now. In the Pleiades, now is a lot of light beams, a lot of activation energy. Feel this vibration coming in. Allow it as yourself to amplify at the highest vibration. Thank you. Vibration is key. You were the only member to go to school in America. Was it radically different? Like your first day in America, did you have like culture shock? I hear that happens sometimes for them. So I get culture shock when I go to some places in America. So Just so radically different. Okay, anyone who feels connected to the aliens, any alien at all, say hello, alien. We're cool. We're friends. It's good that he's here. Hello, alien. Missed you. It's been a long time. I'm grateful for your time now. Okay, please tell me when to stop, or stop when. I can understand that. Well, not everyone thinks like I think for life, but if you ask me, at least me personally, I say our brain's the same color, our blood's the same color, our bones the same color, and that's all that really matters to me. And none of that really matters. And what is there a word for shaman? Am I the shamanic lion? I got the title in ancient Greek to be obscure, but if your language is more obscure than ancient Greek, then I will totally grab it, because very few people are aware. And I'm totally cool changing my secret titles all the time. Fit for life. Here's my question for you. If is there one type of content that you feel that is not made enough of? And then I will think about making it. So are you in America now and you have you, well, how do I pronounce that? Phonetically. I don't want to say that incorrectly because it seems like a holy word. Does your people have stories about the Sky Brothers? Cultures around the world, Fit for Life, they tell stories about the Sky Brothers and the Earth Brothers. Long before time, when the oldest grandparents were alive, one day from the sky came mighty flame. Down from the flame came brothers, different but similar, strange but friendly. They came with wisdom, of seed, of hut, of fire, of wind and rain, of heat and plains. They come forth from the sky in the highest domain. Then the Spirit Brothers, we're going to get to them. They're coming up on the list. They are light beings. There are 3 people. So stay tuned for the light beings. The light beings would be the Spirit Brothers you're referring to. So we're going to get there. Okay. Let's go. Anybody, aliens, say stop. Okay, stop. Aliens, continue to light the torch. Continue to inspire belief, ideas, and concepts to yourself and others. The more that you share what it is to be a kind, humane alien, to be a sympathetic, understanding, and compassionate alien instead of the dark type of aliens in the past, be a more positive, representation for yourself. You will be victorious in your missions to connect with yourself and others. This is how aliens were meant to be victorious as starlight in human form or non-human form, coming to educate the humans of what that starlight truly is. Sai, please read the pinned message, and I'll give you a rune message if you would like. Yeah, I don't like. I'm good with my one. It's gonna be the opposite. They're gonna be paying me to take their wives if I go there, Fit for Life. It's gonna be the opposite. I won't have to pay for nobody's wives. All these fathers are gonna show up and ask me to take their daughters to be my wife, and I'll be like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. Okay, Sai, I'm setting it up for you. Okay, alien, know deeply and profoundly that the more joy you share to humanity, the more that they associate you and your group with joy, the more impact you will make in your missions and goals. What resin, wood, and bead. That's RWB is what I'm doing. Okay, say stop, Sai, whenever you feel compelled. Fit for Life, what is the most nearest holy body of water to your tribe? Is there a river, a lake, a stream, aquifer? Is there any type of holy water body that is for your people? And if so, you can post a link to it on Google so people will know where the spot to be at. Okay. Sai. Now you really need to understand that you're going to be successful. Enough people are here to acknowledge that. Hold that flame as yourself. Be that powerful, passionate, understanding person who inspires other people to be the best version of themselves, Sai. But you have to do this by listening to your ancestors, all those people you have loved and never known or loved and have passed. They care about you and they have led the way for you, Sai. Your ancestors have made the path for you to go forward. Look forward to inheritance, for gaining both physical and non-physical abundance from these people who have gone before you. You will be successful. You have worked hard for this. Your family and your ancestry has waited eons for this moment. Break through any barriers of ancestral curses and know that your strength, your fire, your passion of sunlight is more powerful than any negative aspects. Sukiyaki. I do not know that. And I don't particularly. If it's true, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't be surprised or either way. I don't like predicting facts. Somebody always gets their heart broken. Telic. Telic? You gotta give me the pronunciation, bro. I gotta say it right. P-A-L-E-K river. It's a seasonal river. Sounds like an awesome place. Yeah, anything you do to ancestors, I like candles and say songs in forgotten dead languages. So like, it's whatever you do. Telic. Telic. Okay. To any individuals who feel connected to UFOs now or in the future, have you seen a UFO? Do you want to see UFOs? Do you love UFOs? Do you have a deep, hard connection to UFOs? Please say stop. I saw that in San Francisco too, Sukiyaki. So it just depends on where you are, what side of the town you are. But that happens in San Francisco, California too. So it happens in San Diego, California. It happens in LA. I've seen it in Pittsburgh. I've seen it in New York City. So Americans, not all of them, but some Americans do defecate. 10th time you saw this video. So I believe there's a temple you might go to in Mumbai that might be able to help you with that. That's all I got to say on that. Mumbai is apparently a very magical place. There might be a Swami walking by, some Kiriyogi that might tell you what you need to know. Some Buddhist master might just show up and tell you the secret of the universe, and that might be that it's okay to smell human feces. I don't know what it is, Sukiyaki. Yeah, in Japan, very clean, very, very, like, you're not even in Japan culturally. You're not even supposed to eat on the street. Like in America and other countries, if you're just eating your food down the street, is cool. But in Japan, that's like a cultural faux pas. It's not cool. You got to keep it clean. Sai, I do specific questions with donation or paid on these live streams, and then $1 per minute for private sessions or over email, $5 for email readings. But here I just do cosmic messages. Okay. I hope your cousin likes bread. I myself don't eat gluten, so I don't know if I'll get along with him. I have a gluten intolerance. Ooh, you got sick from butter chicken? Ah, I've got sick from street food too. It's the worst feeling in the world. Feels like you're dying. Okay. Anybody who feel connected to the UFOs, know that the UFOs also float. Flying can also stand for floating. So if you're trying to look for the UFOs, they might be underwater, not in the sky. So be aware that any vessel that could operate in the sky could also operate underwater. It's a good way to hide docked vessels. Which ones? If you would like to share. If not, it's cool. What type of offerings are you doing? You got to get the freshest fruit and the nicest juices and waters and salts and fragrances and herbs. Like those Egyptian gods are like the pickiest gods on earth. So you got to give them real good stuff. You got to give the gods better food than you eat. Like if you really want them to listen, because they got all those people praying to them, they're busy. You got to stand out amongst the crowd, Sukiyaki. Your offering got to be better than all the other people's offerings, and then the gods will listen. Is your sandalwood the best sandalwood in the whole city? Are you using the utmost highest quality sandalwood that you possibly could? Is there no other sandalwood better than the sandalwood you're using? If not, the god's probably not going to listen, because there's a lot of people in that city praying to them to do the same thing you're praying for. So you got to stand out. You got to offer something from your country that is not generally offered in that country. Offer a foreign offering. The gods may like it or may not like it. You will know pretty quick. Then keep using the best you can afford and save up to get better and better. Keep upgrading and be open to miracles. I wouldn't be surprised if a kind sadhu shows up and gives you a bundle of sandalwood. Sandhu or a sultan, depends on which side of the country they're coming from. Shiva shows up in strange and mysterious ways. That's what I gotta say to you, Suki. There might just be a tiny little street side shrine. Show up there and make an offering to that shrine that you normally don't make an offering to, and the gods might listen. No, I have not, but I have studied Shintoism. And Shintoism is fascinating. See, at what point does raccoons with massive testicles become terrifying? And what point does it become pleasant and comforting? At what point do we cartoonize monsters and demons and we make them playful to children? At what point do we want to understand the meaning of the video game characters and their suits and not want to acknowledge that Mario's massive uh, raccoon testicles. You don't want to talk about that part. But it's there. Sukiyaki knows it's there, but the rest of the world doesn't want to acknowledge it. But okay, thank you to all UFO fans and enthusiasts. I study global mythology. So if you in Fit for Life here, you guys got to tell me about your local deities for certain bodies of water. So who the Telic River, Fit for Life, who's the deity that rules over the Telic River? Sukiyaki. Who is the Shinto kami that rules over the nearest body of water to where you come from? Yes. Please read the pinned message, Sukiyaki, the pinned live chat. Okay, cool. So we worship the same thing. Cool. So you worship the ancient flame. Okay. The fire that never ends, the infinite fire of the earth. The oldest religion in the world is older than sun worship, is actually fire worship. Some historians say that sun worship is the oldest religion. I disagree. Personally, I believe it's fire worship is much older than sun worship. Sun worship was just more done. I got no 16. And I'm changing the thing. Here we go. Okay, refresh your page. And then I changed it to red. Okay. Resin, please say stop. And the answer, Fit for Life, is I would if I was in the village, I would honor all cultural customs of the village. I have my lentils. I had lentils for dinner. Okay. Anyone, Metatron, who feels connected to Metatron, if you are Metatron, hello. Know that anyone who feels connected to Metatron, know that this is the moment of abundance. This is where the codes line up, the whole frequencies align. Know that this is the triumphant blast of the trumpet. Be ready to go to the next state of life. Feel that vibration inwardly. Find your infinite space. Find your moment. Break through that sadness, Metatron. Connect to the geographic and geometric versions of the universe. Find the echo and connect to it. Anyone who works with Metatron know that your flexibility and adaptivity will be key in this upcoming week. Be open to the different changes and different frequencies that are going on. Okay. Fit for Life or Sukiyaki, please say stop. Next will be messages for the light beings. Yeah, I just put different spices in it every day. Different types of lentils. Different broths, vegetable broths. I'm vegetarian, so not vegan, so I don't eat meat all the time. Beans, spices, and veggies. I put veggies in my lentils. Yeah, sukiyaki. I'm not a dietitian, so what I put in my food, I don't want to share here. But special spices, I'll tell you that. Ancient spices used for magical purposes. Have association with certain Hindu gods. That's all I have to say about that sukiyaki. Turmeric is one I'll share. The rest you have to do research, but they all have association with Hindu gods. Every god has a spice. Depends on which god I'm invoking. Okay. Sukiyaki, here's your message. Speak your fire. Speak your truth, your thunderous honesty. Allow your moment to be transmitted. Allow this communication to be known. Be open to all of mankind. All of these nasty, dirty, rude people around you, some of them are kind. Some of them are caring. Don't judge the whole based on the minority. Look at the whole, the universe, and know people are good. Know there's light, glory, and kindness throughout the universe. Stand in your passion. Stand in your understanding of why you're there doing what you're doing, and persevere through any hard times with all of those powerful, magical herbs and spices in which you are listing there. Herbiomancy is very powerful magic, especially in certain countries where those herbs are not easily found. Okay, next time don't guess and tell me. And then I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. But don't guess. You don't need to guess. You're too powerful to guess. Just tell me. Correct. It was celery seed. I normally don't use it. Today was the first time I used it in about 6 months or so.
You need to wrap it up in about half an hour so I can go to bed.
I told you you're too powerful to be guessing. Okay. Okay, yo, Fit for Life, you gotta tell me when to stop, bro. There's your reading, Sukiyaki. You can rewind it to receive it. Okay, we're gonna go fast now, light beings. Understand, light beings. Now is that good harvest. Now is the final excitement coming to fruition. Understand that this is happening, light beings. You've wanted it for so long, and it's finally manifesting. Hold the passion, hold the flame, and believe in the outcome that you have set forth. Never forget that the dawn is now. Have that fire, have that brightness, and know that the blue light is leading you to victory. No, you did guess correct. It was celery seed. For Ganesh, celery seed pleases God Ganesh. Okay, Fit for Life. Now is the time for travel. It will be safe and successful for you to make choices to travel. Be aware if you can't travel, use the internet to learn more about where you want to go. All of the past efforts you've put in are finally coming to fruit. All of the seeds you have planted in years previous are finally coming to flower. Go to the harvest and know that you need to plant those thorns to protect the lions and other prey from getting into the village. Have a perimeter of protection so the animals are not able to come and attack at night. Have that strength within. Find this sensation that you've wanted your whole life, to be the chief of your own self, to be the highest version of who you were meant to be. Be that person now, Fit for Life. And always understand what it means to be moderately healthy right now is what I am. If you're Fit for Life, I am moderately healthy right now. Akihabara, Sukiyaki. Okay, if you are an indigo or crystal, I'm going to double it up for you. Indigo crystal, you got magic. You're making it happen. You're doing it way more powerful than what you thought. Be aware of what's happening. It's changing yourself and the world. Bring it in, celebrate it, and allow it to that high self. Stand in it and own it. It's yours. Lovely K, if you want to, please say stop. For anyone who feels like they are an indigo or crystal child. Sukiyaki, your last thing got hidden by Google. I don't know why. Okay. Hello, lovely K. Thank you for being here. Okay, and the indigos. Your gift is kindness, is light. Share it to the universe and let them know that the needs need to be made. People need to do what they have to supply their needs. And it's okay to find this rightful communication. It's silly, yeah. I don't Google you funny, yo. Free ramen for life. Okay, the aliens from the beads. Okay. Okay, please say stop. Am I really that stoic, yo? Okay, lovely Kate, you're gonna be the end of this broadcast. Thank you for people. Please watch the 30 minutes I did when no one was here. It was pretty awesome. Or I can stop when I feel compelled. Lovely K. Okay, lovely K, you're about to gain inheritance. This could be physical or non-physical. You're gaining this wealth, knowledge, and understanding, and maybe even money or property from those who have passed. Things are not happening as fast as you want on the field of romance and love, but it is developing, it is happening. Take this time to look inward and see how you can improve, what you can do to make yourself love yourself more. And know that this is that earth, that grounded connection to the planet. Connect to yourself, to the earth ground, to the footsteps of the ancestors. Put your foot on the sand, on the mud. Connect to the earth and speak to her, listen, and love her because she loves you back. Whatever issues that are not happening, they can be answered by listening to the stories of the ancestors and hearing their loving, kind support. So, mysterious strangers, I say keep on questing. Fit for life, honor your customs, and question why you're doing it. Okay, to any co-creators, you're making it happen. To any people who are looking for the Akashic record, understand that the Akashic record is answered. Lovely K, the aliens understand that you're out there. They are wanting to communicate with you more. Know that there's many different types of aliens, so be certain which type that you are attracting. Do the research and know that not all research is accurate. Not all soulmates are supposed to be in your life forever. Some soulmates are toxic and not actually supposed to be permanent people, just there to learn lessons. Mother Earth Gaia is helping us in many ways. Speak to her and connect to her beauty and glory. Shamballa, anyone in Shamballa who feels connected to Shamballa, who wants to know more about Shamballa, know that the city of glorious light inside the earth is there, is here to connect to you and find that gloriousness through meditation and understanding. Those who feel connected to Shasta know that Telos is real, that the energies that you seek are there. These stories are true. Know that the more you research Shasta, the more mysterious mysteries you learn about, the answers you don't know, they will come true. Anyone who feels connected to the Buddha force, know that understanding how others understand is the way to true knowledge. Anyone who feels connected to Jesus, if you made a mistake, if you've done wrong, know that it can be rectified as long as you understand what happened, why it happened, and how you're going to be different going forward. If you love love, then know that love loves you back. The universe is kind. Love prevails all. Love is the constant everywhere throughout all totality. Peace is a choice. If there's any issues or conflicts, there's always a peaceful solution. If you want something to happen, create it. Make it happen through your own action and choice. If you feel that any tags or things should be added to this list in the year 2021, please let me know in the comment section below at this video. I appreciate anyone who has found this broadcast, and I look forward to finding you in the next.